Good morning everyone. Well, it's a beautiful morning. We've got a few hours of maybe dry weather and then we've got a downpour coming, well this afternoon, so I think I've just about got enough time to get another coat on the window. It is sheltered there, so I don't think it's going to cause too much issues if it rains. It's water-based paint as well, so yeah, it dries pretty quickly. Okay, I'll get set up. Let's get a coat on there before I do the next job. So just a light rub down, quick dust down, and then we'll get a coat of paint on there. So it's now had a light sand down, give it a nice keyed surface for the paint. The mortar's nice and dry now. That can be sand, sort of wire brushed back after all the painting's done, and you know it's cured fully. Remember, it's much better to do several thinner coats, one or two thick heavy coats, so just put it on thinly but cover it well. And then just each coat give it a light rub down with something really fine, 400 grit paper. Do the cutting in afterwards around the glass. Otherwise it would literally be like watching paint dry. I'm not going to put you through that. Now the join between the cement, or the lime should I say, and the timber frame, I will put a sealant joint down there because that does crack. It moves at different rates, so that will crisp that edge up nicely. Okay, that should only take about an hour to dry, touch dry. So that's all nicely coated up now. It's one of several more. Each coat will have a light sanding down, a dust down, probably another 2 coats, and that should see us through till next year maybe, yeah. Done it just in time. The weather is just turning. It's not raining. I think we've got a few more hours left yet, so gives that time to dry. Gives me a chance to go and do something else. But first, a quick cup of tea and check on those naughty kittens. Yeah, high five. Here you go. Here they come. What have you been up to? Hey? Now, I've just had a big clean up operation. I came in for a cup of tea, sat down, I could hear drip, drip, drip. Looked outside, no it's not raining. Looked behind the fridge and there it was pouring out. I've mopped it all up now and I've sussed out what the problem was. It's weird because it was doing this a couple of weeks ago and I tightened it up and there's nothing since, so there's this thing here that never ever leak. It's been done 12 years now, nothing for 12 years, and then a couple of weeks ago started leaking out of there. Tightened it up, nothing, and again today. Keep an eye on that. Lucky I caught it in time, although it did flood half of the kitchen. There's a slight slope on the floor. Never mind. Now it's time for a bit of garden maintenance. Before you know it, it's got got ahead of you, and then you're catching up all season. So yeah, get on top of those jobs, especially the brambles. Well, the wind certainly got up, it blew the camera over. Oh, that's a few more jobs done. Looks so much better once you give it a trim. I don't mind letting it grow a little bit long leading up to this point because it's good for the wildlife, gives them somewhere to shelter. Then there comes a point where you have to make way for the new growth, and new insects, other insects benefit when you cut the grass, birds and things, so noisy old thing. Oh. So because we had a problem with mice coming out of the compost bins, they was too close to the house. What they was doing, they go in the compost bin eating, then of an evening they was going into the cars and having a little wander and a little nibble. Couldn't have that, so I brought the compost area over here. We're going to build this area up. I'm going to maybe make some hurdles out of hazel around the outside. This is the hazel here. It's getting a little bit too big, so yeah, I may cut that, coppice that right down to the ground. And I've got plenty of stuff I can use to make a fence around it, allow air to circulate through it. And then the following year we'll probably top it up with some fresh soil on top and plant stuff like pumpkins and things like that in it. So yeah, that's another job on the list. So that is the grass cut for another few weeks, weather permitting. Gives me a chance to get on with other things. So as I mentioned before, there's certain things that need doing certain times of the year, and the garden is no exception. So yeah, it's too early to plant out my potatoes yet, so we've got time to prepare the bed for that. Tom's busy away in the greenhouse. He's planted loads of things from seed. They've all taken. He's got green fingers, that boy. Takes after his mum. And yeah, right, on to the next job. I think it's time for a tidy up. It's just started to rain outside, so no more garden work today. Let's have a tidy up and on to our next job in here. Let's have some lights. Better. That's better. I can see what I'm tripping over now. Now I do have a little dilemma. I've been looking at the fireplace, the back wall in particular, and I'm thinking maybe I will render that the same as either side of the walls. What do you think? I mean, I know it is original how it is, authentic. I don't know. The sort of more I look at it, the more I think, well, it'd look rather smart if I did render it, without a doubt. You know, pick up these stones here, around this little niche. Oh, and by the way, there is something in this little niche. It's a little stone figure. It's medieval. Don't really know its origin or its significance. I'm sure it has one. Someone suggested it's something to do with a biblical scene. I just liked it because it looks medieval, so yeah, that's what's in that little recess there. I know a few of you have mentioned what's in that recess. That's what it is. I bought it online actually. Yeah, it's quite unusual, never seen one similar, so I snapped it up. €40. Had to have it. Okay, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to render that. It will look clean and sharp, I think. I mean, the base is all going to be pointed up nice and the stones are going to be polished up. Anyway, that's that idea. Let me know what you think. I would have done some more rendering and pointing today inside, but I've run out of sand, so looking at other areas that need attention. This needs sanding up. Now, I did mention about putting a shelf through here, so maybe if I had a bracket up here, that'd look quite nice. A little shelf, bits and pieces up, so yeah, each side's got to be sanded, so maybe I'll look at doing that. Firstly, let me go and have a look. I think I might have some brackets that may well suit there. Now, I have got these. It wasn't what I was searching for. I think these are, I don't know, maybe a little bit too grand for in here. But something like that. Then the shelf would start on here, come across onto there, and then back to there. They might work. They're not the ones I was searching for, admittedly, but could definitely do something with them, maybe. They are nice. Bronzed ormolu. 150-year-old. Nice size as well. Probably stamped up on the back, not really looked at them. I want to go and look for those other brackets. I've got a rough idea. I'd find them eventually. Well, I found them, but they're slightly different to what I imagined they was. Still might work. It's these big heavy iron ones. Now I could either heat that up, straighten it down, or just cut it straight off. These are more in keeping, I think, with the feel and the kind of period. So yeah, I'm gonna go with them, I think. Maybe a little bit wider than I would have maybe hoped, but I could always taper it back. I don't know. Could use them for something else, not quite sure. Or on the front. That might be an idea. Yeah. I've got so much stuff. It's like going to a brocante. Sometimes I forget I've even got the stuff there. I've got it all neatly stashed away. Oh, that's what I meant to show you. Have a look at this. See if you know what this is. Any clues? Any ideas? Would have probably been used in this room, actually. That's one little clue. Let me know in the comments. I will tell you eventually. Yeah, I mean, the more I look at these and the size of them, I think they're going to be better on the front, you know. Yeah. Maybe I won't have any shelves on the side. Maybe just one across the top. Yeah, I think I'm going to screw them up. See what they look like. It's rather convenient that there's a few screw holes already drilled. It's almost like they belonged on there. They didn't though. I bought these. It'll be centred properly. I'm just using the holes that are there. couldn't have picked a heavier bit. Obviously a deeper one. Yeah, that really works. I wasn't planning on that, but yeah, we'll get these flattened down or cut off, depending on, yeah, maybe flattened down, they've got holes in them to fix. Yeah, I'll get them cleaned up. Bigger piece of wood on the top. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a few little, you know, trinkets on the top. I think that's going to work. Wow, starting to look very authentic now. Yeah, I'm already thinking all the nice little copper pieces that I could put up there. Yeah, I've got some real nice period things to go in here. They look really nice. Talking of which, I just visited a chateau. Now that's on Sean's Universe channel, my other channel. Don't forget to go over there and subscribe. Now the interiors of this chateau are absolutely splendid, you know. So check it out. The kitchen there with all the copper work. I had to struggle to leave that room. It was really nice, but yeah, check that out. Sam's done another blog. Head on over to welcometoshansworld.com as well. She's writing some fantastic stuff. So yeah, I'd appreciate your support for her. She wants to try and do it a bit more sort of professionally, if you like, so she hasn't got to do other stuff. She can concentrate on that and hopefully, you know, gain a bit of momentum. She's a very creative writer. Well, that is it for this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and thanks for your support. Bye for now.